Just before we begin, we'd like to give a special shout out to our Patreon members, Karen Morgan and Daniel Gregory. It's people like you that keep this show going, so thank you very much for your support. And if you want to join and find out what fantastic perks are available, you can go over to our Patreon page, patreon.com/MyDaughter'sKeeper. Right, let's get on with the episode. My Daughter's Keeper presents The Black Boat, a starter scenario for The Call of the Sea, the Everheart Expedition, a 7th edition Call of Cthulhu campaign by Carlos Ferreira. Episode 4. There is no source of light inside other than what you bring in. So Moetta has lit one of her candles. Fortunately, Klein has got his operating torch functioning. The walls are covered in square niches, inside which are piles and piles of basalt tablets, displaying diamond-shaped glyphs. All of them seem to use the same few repeating symbols. You can see that there is, in the center of the room, a large diamond glyph. At the far end of the room, there seems to be another one of those pillar panels that you saw on the key. And directly behind this is a large square pit about 6 foot across that seems to descend some depth.
Well, anyone know what this is? Because I haven't got a clue.
And then kind of looks and just goes, was this supposed to be the way out?
Well,
Moetta's looking
kinda.
at the two of you, the three of you, and she's trying to follow the conversation, but clearly isn't because of language.
I'll do a psychology and see how much he's giving off. He's probably a bit concerned.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no, he looks very clearly. He looks a bit worried.
We are finding our way out through this. Moetta here. It is Moetta. She basically said that we have to get through this building, do something, and it should be able to spit us back out. So we keep moving, I think, until she says to stop.
Spot hiddens and mechanical repair if anybody wants to examine the pillar by the pit.
I'll do a repair then. Oh yeah.
I still don't see anything.
Scruff.
It was a spot hidden on mechanical nature, yeah?
Yes, whichever is better for you. Oh dear. Okay, well I will address that fumble in a moment.
Yeah, cool.
Because I think Kaminsky and Klein sort of go over towards this thing, and you're looking at it. It appears to be some sort of control. You can't figure out for the life of you how it works, why it works. Moetta puts her head around and she indicates to you the diamond-shaped gold glyphs on it. That's exactly the same. No, this one, sorry, has only got a single plain diamond glyph on it, which has... It's almost as if it has a wear mark in the middle. Almost hand-shaped. And she's pointing at it. And pointing at the two of you looking at it. I suppose the question would be what you do with it. Klein reckons that it is It'll do something the same way that the glyphs on the door outside appear to be some sort of entrance mechanism. You reckon this is a mechanism as well? Do you want to activate said mechanism?
He'll put his hand over and then look at the person in charge, and basically like should I? He's kind of like already kind of thinking of pressing it because he said to.
What does it do, little lady? First, so that before I get Brendan pressing the button.
It leads to the way out.
It's just a door. Press it. It should open up something.
Presses the button.
As she says this, obviously I don't understand the language, but can I try and read her psychology and see if she's lying to us?
Yeah, please do.
I'm drunk. I don't care about the psychology.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm.
I have high psychology. I haven't been using it because of the fact that I am drunk. I don't know if that's meant to be a 40 or a 60.
That's a 40.
Ah, cool.
47, which is just a fail, but I will spend the luck to make it a pass.
Fair enough. You get the impression that she's earnest, and as you're making this deduction, the ground beneath your feet begins to tremor slightly. You take a step back, and this is where your fumble comes in. You fall backwards into the pit, but not very far because you hit the ground, which appears to be rising up to meet you. You will lose one hit point because it's a little bit of fall, and you have hurt yourself. But the ground continues to move upwards as you have hit it, and you suddenly find yourself flat on the back in what appears to be the middle of this room, on a platform that seems to have come up from below.
How high up is it?
It's level with the floor now.
Okay.
It appears to have come up through this pit in the floor.
Right, okay. I will not move. I'll stay very still just in case.
Moetta points again to the control panel, and at the same time she seems to be shooing Klein back towards the now filled floor panel where the pit was.
He backs away immediately.
She seems to be indicating she wants the two of you stood on that panel when she goes to reach for the button.
I'm looking at the panel at the moment because I'm just kind of more interested in the fact that, the floor's changed, and it's not because I fell for a change.
If you've come over to it, she looks at you and she's now indicating to you, and she says in very broken French, "You press, we go down. Must go down to get out."
Want me to press the button and you guys go down, or
we go down. You press. We must come back up after. But with the way out,
sure.
Lays. The answer to the way out is below.
Okay. Cool. All right. Get on then, and I'll go press that button.
Do either of the other two of you have any reservations about this?
No, you're just hearing French at this point as well. It's very broken French from both sides.
One side's been like a gesture for him to go on there. He just goes on there. He's just like, all right, that's fine.
Well, the only thing for me is obviously I've just fallen onto this thing. I have no idea what the is going on. Yep. So until I'm told to move, I'm staying perfectly still in case it breaks or falls or anything like that. So I think, obviously, I don't speak French. So the moment people get on, I'm like, whoa, what's going on? What are we doing?
All right.
But I won't try and stop them because obviously I think this woman knows more about than I do.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Fair. All right. So you two have a good old jump down there with her because we're about to get this tablet moving again. do I just put my hand on it? And I'm just gonna press my hand on it as she gets onto the platform.
Moetta is indicating to you the palm of her hand and putting her hand out as if you're meant to press it. And yes, almost the moment you put your hand on it, you feel a slight depression, almost as if it's spring-loaded. But that can't be possible because this is just stone. But almost immediately, the platform begins to drop. A definite controlled descent. And the three people on the platform, Klein, Kaminsky, and Moetta, sink down. It seems to go down about 20, 25 feet. It opens up into a room almost exactly the same footprint as the one above. I should point out a minute though, Graf has now been left in utter darkness.
Yep. I'm just standing right next to the thing and waiting to hear someone call up to me.
Yeah, you can see the light glowing from below.
Yeah.
Right. I suppose from the two of you down below, let's have spot hiddenness to see just how much you can see, because this is even darker again. This place really is pitch black.
Okay. Not bad.
Oh. That's a hard pass.
Yeah. Right. Well, certainly, Klein can see. Fortunately, your little lantern has a directional reflector at the back of it. You can see that about 6 foot beyond this platform that you stood on is an almost identical panel to the one above, and you can guess that that's probably a way to control this platform from down here. There appears to be water standing in this room. It appears to have been flooded. There is a bad smell. You both pick up on it. As you were descending, you could pick up on the bad smell. It's stagnant seawater. And it hides the actual floor from view. You can just about see that there is something at the far end of the room. Something keeps catching the light. Klein can't quite see it, but Kaminsky gets a slightly better view. Perhaps your night vision is slightly better. There appears to be something that is catching the light. It appears to be spherical, and it looks like it might be on a plinth at the far end of the room. So Kaminsky can just about see this orb which is catching the light. And around the room, as I say, on the nearest wall, directly behind the platform, is a mural that shows a circle radiating lines of different lengths. It's similar to the one that was on the door. And to the left of this are 4 circular buttons in stone. Each one seems to have a symbol attached to it. Each of the symbols that you can see clearly represent sun, star, moon, and comet. And they are identical to each other. An intelligence roll might give you something here.
I'm not the most intelligent of people. We'll see what happens.
The pass for me into 75.
Yeah, 75, that's good. Ooh.
Ooh, that's a hard pass.
Yeah, you both can figure this out. But between you say you're not stupid individuals. You reckon it's a puzzle. And you begin looking around the room, very much aware at the same time that there is a scraping sound of stone and flowing liquid. As you begin looking around the room, trying to find any other matching symbols, as I said, this is obviously some sort of mechanism, another puzzle, and you can see the various symbols there. You begin, as your feet begin to get wet in the stagnant water, you begin to experience visions. Men and women with strangely elongated skulls kneeling in front of the orb, praying, chanting. And it's almost as if your mind is immediately conjuring up a masked priest stroking the surface of the orb. Moetta has dropped to her knees on the platform. She appears to be in some form of supplication. I will need sanity rolls from you two. And I will also need a power roll from Graf up above.
Bum, 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 bum.
That looks good.
Roll.
Right.
That's a pass.
That's fine then. You're
It might be a
start.
regular pass.
Oh dear,
Yeah.
Kaminsky is not holding his together very well. I'm afraid that's a D6 sanity loss. This might be a bout of madness.
Well, what can I say? He's a devout Catholic, and this is just messing with his beliefs.
Oh, shit.
Didn't you already lose 4, right?
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
no!
So that's 10 points lost in a single. Wow, that's not good. So you've already lost 10 points. This will be a summary bout of madness. Could you roll me a D100 and we'll see what happens.
.48.
You suddenly go silent. You've all of a sudden lost the ability to speak. You go mute. Perhaps it's just the shock of what's happening. You don't say anything at all. You do, however, notice that that Moetta has begun to move towards the far end of the room. She seems to be walking up towards this orb.
Okay.
I've lost my place. There we go. Yeah, she seems to be heading towards it almost mechanically. Do either of you two to do anything about this? Oh,
No,
I will try and
it's like,
I was just going to say, I will try and warn my friends by telling them what's going on, but obviously I can't speak, so it'll just come out like noise.
yeah, you can still gesticulate. Grab Klein, sort of shake him and point. He's very much aware of what's going on.
okay, and then he'll go off to try and stop her. I'd be like tapping her on the arm, just be like, "Oh, you okay?" Or probably say like, "Ça va, ça va."
Okay, could you give me a dexterity roll whilst I do a roll for her?
Oh, 80 is his dex.
Oh, that's almost a hard pass.
Yeah.
I don't know how you feel about this. I will just tell you what's happening so you can make the decision. As you put your hand on her shoulder, she spins at you and at the same time seems to be drawing a dagger from her belt. And it looks like she might be about to have at you. If you want to make that a hard pass, you can spend the 5 luck. Otherwise, you might be taking an injury.
Yeah, I should do the 5. So I'm on 38 at the moment. 38 luck. Yeah, so so I'll spend the 5. I imagine he would, as soon as he sees the knife, he just falls backwards.
Yeah, good move, yeah.
Just take it back. And then he's kind of shouting and screaming.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you dropping back is enough to you fall ass first into the water. It's only about a foot or two deep. It's not very deep, but almost as soon as you you break contact with her. She sort of stops, resheathes the knife, and begins to return her direction towards the orb at the end of the room.
Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed the chaos as much as we did. Don't forget, new episodes drop every Sunday and Wednesday, so there's always more trouble just around the corner. If you'd like to dive deeper, you can join us over at the My Daughter's Keeper Patreon. You'll get access to a growing library of exclusive scenarios you won't find anywhere else, entry to our members-only Discord community, and even the chance to take a seat at the table at our backer-only games. Until next time, keep your wits about you, your dice within reach, and just try not to make things worse